All right, now we're going to go ahead and get our neon material set up. So we're going to create a new material. I call it neon matte. So we got the neon material open, and we're going to open our texture, and we're going to import that neon material that we did. Here we go. I'm going to drag it in here. And we're going to start by setting it up similar to how we had it set up previously with the other material. So we're going to multiply each of the channels by a color. And this is exactly just like we did it before. Nothing really new here. So red multiplied by the color, multiplied by the color of green, and blue channel multiplied by a color. And then all this is going to eventually go into the emissive. But for this material, we're going to want to change it to be translucent. And you'll see a little while why that makes sense. So we're going to go ahead and say check for right now, minimize that, and we're going to go to Maya and get our actual model ready for this. So we're going to start by making a new blend. And this blend is going to have that neon color on it. And we're going to create a polygon plane. And this plane is going to go right over top, flush against where it says Cosmos. And let's go ahead and apply this material to it. And we're going to edit the UVs and make sure it's sitting right on top of the Cosmos. So that's good. And let's turn the transparency down so we can see what we're doing. And we want to size it so that it basically sits and rides right on top of where the letter originally was. So you can see underneath of it. Looking pretty close. I think that'll do. And you don't want it to interpenetrate though. So duplicate that. And we're gonna rotate it around by 180. And we're gonna place that right on top of that one as well here. And we're going to do the same exact thing for the no vacancy sign. We just need to readjust the UVs to sit on top of the no vacancy. Let's move that up some, tilt it down because the sign's a bit tilted. And we're going to edit the UVs, move it up to it says no vacancy. And we're going to move that over some so it fits those letters. Looking good there. Squeeze it in a bit. Pull it out some. Make sure I try to get those letters as much as possible. So that looks good there. We're going to go ahead and modify freeze transformations and duplicate it and then rotate it 180 degrees. And make sure that's sitting on top of that. And now we can select the whole thing and export right back on top of the FBX we originally created. Let's go ahead and save this too. And if we go back into UDK, Open our content browser. And we go to our mesh and re-import. We now have those panels that we added. And so what we need to do is we need to add that material that we just created, the neon material, onto that new panel. And so there's this blank right now because we have nothing hooked up here. But the next part, we're going to actually get this hooked up and set up exactly how we want it. But we're going to do a few more edits to this texture just to make sure we're all set up before that.